Hello students, so this is your Shruti teacher. We can continue the whole numbers, that is properties of whole numbers. See, don't get confused with the properties. The properties means there is some rules to add, subtract, multiply and divide in a arithmetic. It may be a natural number with a whole number or any integer, any type of numbers you are going to add, subtract, multiply and all in such a way that you can use these properties to solve it. So it is a method we can tell. These are the one type of methods to solve for our convenient. And this is the first property, closure property. That is, for any two whole numbers a and b. Why I have taken a and b means you may take any as a, any number as a b. A plus b is always a whole number. See, that meaning is if you add any whole numbers, any two whole numbers, it gives the whole number itself. That is the meaning. So you can take the example here. See, whole number 2 plus 3 is equal to 5 is a whole number. 3 plus 0 is also it gives a 3 only. So that 3 is also a whole number. Then if you multiply 5 into 4, 20. So 20 is also whole number. Not see here in the operation I have written only a plus b. Why we have taken 2 into 2 minus and division? Why means it is general notation. You can write in place of a plus b, a minus b, a into 2, a into b and a division by b when you are going to separating the operations, but only I have taken generally addition. See, if you are going to add any two integer, you must get a whole number. It means then whole numbers are closed under addition. If you want to check by subtraction, 5 minus 2 gives 3, but 6 minus 8c, in 6 8 will not go, or we cannot subtract 8 from 6, so that it is not true. So it is not always true. Subtraction may not be true always. But if you go through the multiplication, see 5 into 4, any multiplication, you see the table of numbers. 5 into 2, 10, 3 into 6, 24. This 24, 20, these are the whole numbers itself. So then the property of a closure property on addition and multiplication is true. Then what about on division? If you divide any two whole numbers, 8 divided by 3, it doesn't divide with the 3. So then it is not true, isn't it? So you can choose of numbers 8 divided by 4. So it gives a 2. But what is the condition? It should be always true. But division is always not true here. So we can conclude that only whole numbers, therefore whole numbers are closed under addition and subtraction only, not subtraction and division. Clear? Then if you go for the commutative, see what happens here. If closure property on which operation is true, no, that's only true under the commutative and another properties, associative property and all. But here subtraction and division is not true means commutative is also not true, even associative also not true. This is very clear about, but always we have to use only addition and subtraction rules. So go for the second rule or second property, commutative property. Commutative property says for any two integers, whole numbers, not two integers, sorry, whole numbers, for any two whole numbers, a plus b should be equal to b plus c. Means if you take any two whole numbers, 4 and 3, if you are chosen, if you add 4 plus 3 should be this answer 3 plus also you must get. Then only the commutative property is true. So 4 plus 3 is 7. 3 plus 4 is also 7. Then addition is true. Always can choose any numbers. Then go for subtraction. I have chosen here examples only. I'll take these only. 5 minus 2 is not equal to 2 minus 5 because in 5 2 we can remove, it will give 3. But in a 2 we cannot remove 5. It gives an integer, so it is not true always. Then multiplication. 4 into 7 gives 28. Even 7 into 4 is also 28. So we can write as a whole numbers are closed under addition and subtraction. Addition and multiplication only. Then try for the division. It is also not true because 8 cannot be divided 5, isn't it? So it is also wrong. Commutative is true under addition and subtraction itself. So see the next property, associative property. See, associative property means we can choose any three whole numbers here. Any 3 whole numbers, 0 to infinite numbers, you can choose as a as a B, as a C. See, I have taken as a on addition. I have taken. Okay. If you choose on division, multiplication, subtraction, I have taken as an example here. Okay. So what it rules? If you associating means grouping or a rearrangements. Because see, if a 5 into 4 into 20, if it is a question, what you will do at that time? First you will multiply 5 into 4, isn't it? That is nothing but the associating. We are associating 5 into 2, 5 into 4 first. That is 20 into 20. Then we are going to multiply with the 20, isn't it? So that is the method of associating. So here not only first 2 whole numbers we are associating. This is also same as a, it is also equal as a second and third. If you whole number, if you whole associate, that also the answer same. That is the associative property says. So it is on multiplication because I have chosen multiplication, no? That's why. Okay, here on addition, whether it is true or not, check. See, 2 plus 3 is associated, plus 4 is equal to 2 plus 3 plus 4, isn't it? See, first bracket we have to solve. Then 2 plus 3 is 5, 4 as it is. Here 2 as it is because we are grouping 3 and 4. So 3 plus 4 is 5. Okay. Then 5 plus 4 is 9. Then 2 plus 7 is 9 here. So then both 9 came. Then it is true. So whole numbers are associated on addition or under addition. Then check by multiplication whether it is true or not. Okay. Then go for the multiplication example I have written here. See, 3 into 2 into 5. I have reversed it written here. You can choose associate any type of numbers. See, I have chosen a second and third here. So 3 into 2 into 5 is equal to 3 into 2 into 5. So I have associated second and third here. Here I have associated first and second here. So 3 I have written here because it is not in the bracket. So 2 into 5 is 10. Then here 3 into 2 is 6. So 5 as it is. Okay. Then 3 into 10 is 30. 6 into 5 is 30. Then whole numbers are associative under multiplication. Then what about subtraction and division? It is always not true because commutative is not true in the sense it is not true. But we can check once. Okay, see, 5 minus 3 I have associated here, 3 minus 2 I have associated. I have taken A as a 5, B as a 3, C as a 2. There is a subtraction in between. 5 minus 3, it is 2. So this minus 2 is same. Here 5 I have written same. 3 minus 2 is 1. 2 minus 2 is 0. But 5 minus 1 is 4. These are not equal. So whole numbers are not associative on subtraction always. Then what about division? We can check by the examples. See here, I have written 6 divided by 4 divided by 2. 6 divided by 4 divided by 2. 6 I have written as it is because it is not in the bracket. So 4 divided by 2 if you taken, it is division, answer is 2. Then 6 divided by 2 is 3. But 6 divided by 4, it gives a fraction. So you'll learn in the next classes. But these are not equal. So then we can conclude that whole numbers are only true under addition and multiplication only. So whole numbers are associative under addition and multiplication only. Then go for the next property. It is distributive property. Same distributive property means sometimes 4, I'll take example 40 into 30 plus 100 it will come. Okay, sorry, it is not sufficient, please. Into 30 plus 100. If it is a question, what you'll do, I said first we have to solve the bracket, then we have to go for the multiplication and all. Then what you'll do, you should not multiply first these two and like this you should not add, isn't it? So 120 plus 100, it is not a true. Okay, keep it in mind. Then what is the answer? See, sometimes what you'll do, 40 will keep as it is, 30 plus 100 is 130. See, again it is a difficult 40 into 130, isn't it? So it may get confused little bit. At that time what we can do, we can rearrange, or we can distribute the 40 to 30 also and also 100 also. That is called as a distributive property. By rearrangement we can tell this one. So to solve such kind of questions, we can easily solve the multiplication and addition or subtraction. So here I'll go for the distributive property. For any three whole numbers a, b and c, a into b plus c is always equal to a into b plus a into c is true. That means just now I have taken example as a 40 into 30 plus 100. However, we will solve 40 into 130, isn't it? This always equal to 40 into 30 plus 40 into 30 plus 40 into 100, also same. That means 40 into 30 means 120. Addition 40 into 100 is 4000. Easily you can get the answer here, sir. 120 plus 4000. You can get a 4120 is the answer. So directly without multiplication, 40 into 130, we can write 4120. So this is how we can solve. So only simple numbers I have chosen here to solve like that. 3 as a, 4 as a B, 5 as a C here. See, 3 into 4 plus 5. So add 4 plus 5 first. It gives a 9. So 3 9s are 27. Okay. If you distributed like this, means 3 we are distributing to 4 also and also 5. In between there is a addition, that's why it is here addition. Okay, so then 3 into 4 also 12, 3 into 5 15, then 12 plus 15 is also 27. Is it not equal? So this is how we can distribute the properties, distribute the numbers on addition. But what about on subtraction? Here I have taken as an example subtraction. See why I have taken subtraction to example. On subtraction sometimes it is true, but always it is not true. How it is? See, 6 into 5 minus 3. 6 as it is, 5 minus 3 is 2, it is 12. Then 6 into 5, 30. 6 into 3 is 18. It gives 12 because it is equal, then it is 2. We can tell, but it is not always how it is. See the below example. How it is? 2 into 6 minus 8. 6 minus 8 we can't do, because in a 6, 8 will not go. So this is not true. So okay, then what we can conclude is distributive property of multiplication over addition only, not subtraction. Okay, then but in this there is no division and all. Keep it in mind, always it is addition, distributive property of multiplication on addition. Then multiplication and division by 0. How the operations with 0, because 0 is including with the whole numbers. Then multiplication. See, if you multiply any whole number with a 0, it is always 0. There is no doubt at all. Then if you divide with the 0, any number 5 divided by 0 means it is meaningless or no meaning. Okay, that we have doesn't have any values here. Any type of in place of a 5 you can choose any number, whole number, it is no meaning. But in place of like that, 0 divided by 8, so 0 is in the numerator, then we can write as 0. Okay, 0 divided by any whole number gives 8, 0 only. Okay, so I hope you understand the properties about whole numbers. So thank you one and all.